Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and we're doing another RiseToWar guide one today, my friends. And I want to tell you real quick, they've redone a little bit of stuff in the Commander tab, and I mentioned in a previous video with items about imparting wisdom items and where you normally do that in Tavern, where they've redone the Tavern a little bit too for the in-game, and they've moved some of it to the Matham coin house, and they've moved the imparting wisdom thing to the actual commanders, right? So there's a respect thing is in the Matham house now at the table as well. But what you can do now with imparting wisdom is the imparting wisdom button is right here at the bottom, okay? So you can click that. There's also a new button over here where you can go to their unique weapon, right? And you can click on their unique weapon and go to their unique weapon. Of course, my Gandalf doesn't have it. He's not rank 10. But again, if I was someone else, let's say I'm on, let me go on to my other character here. Who's ranked? There we go. Unique weapon. There we go. Ballin. I mean, Ballin's axe, but it's Gimli's, all right? See max stats, right? You can click the little max stat button right here behind the monitor. Yeah. Anyway, imparting wisdom. That's what I wanted to show you guys here. So the imparting wisdom button now, let's say, for example, this character is not fully, has no imparted wisdom. I can click impart wisdom. And I can do, remember I was talking about that other item with this stuff? These little chain things. They're like a little tiny bit of experience you can use. 5, 1 each. They kind of phase these out. These don't really, you don't see these very often anymore, but they're obviously still in there so people can use them. I'm going to go ahead and just use it here, or I might save it up. But, I don't know, we'll see. But you can also just click use all greens. Greens are not as much you're ever going to really want them. Free-to-play, maybe you'll need them, but realistically, if you're free-to-play, you should be able to get all blue items for your commanders, okay? Realistically, as free-to-play, if you played for a few seasons, you should be able to get some decent amount of purple items on 1 or 2 commanders. So I can go through here, and as I stack, you can see, I could just click all blue until I, max it out, and then it'll go down to as much imparting wisdom as I need to get to the first level. Now, what does imparting wisdom do again? Well, it allows you to have 1 extra free skill point, right? When your character, even at level 0 or 1, level 1, and you grant a newly equipped weapon. Remember, there's 4 different kinds of things. 50% familiarity. What is that again? Well, if you don't remember, when you equip a weapon, you go on here and you say equip. See this green right here? Now, side note, you see how it already says 100%? Let me just clarify this. If you were in a season, which I'm not, I'm in bag end right now, so everyone's level 50, all my characters, and I can test stuff. When you normally start a season, your character's level 1, and when you first equip your weapon, it says 0, and this screen is not filled up. And you have to fight mobs, or, on the field, or tiles, and level that up to 100% familiarity, or the stats are lower. The stats are bad on it, okay? They're like halved until that familiarity is 100%. Say that word 10 times fast. Chi. It's quite a word. So what imparting wisdom does is when you first equip, they'll be automatically at 50%, at least for weapons. I have to do all 4 of these to make it where armor will have 50% immediately done when I equip it, and same thing with my helmet, and same thing with my accessory. Okay? Side note, right? Also, to have an accessory for newer people, just a side note too, you can't have an accessory until your character's at least respect 1. Not 0 when you first get them. It's just a side note there. But yeah, though imparting wisdom, again, I'm going to go ahead and just impart some more wisdom here. I'm going to go ahead and just let it grab a bunch. I don't know if I want to use all those up. But again, I would use it, get me an extra point to use. And as you can see here, if I go into doing my points, which is the button in the middle there, right, I have 56 points to do at level 50. So I'll go ahead and do it one more just to show you. I just want to show you that it'll give you an extra point no matter what. So let's go ahead and refine it one more time. There we go. So now he has an extra point imparting wisdom. You can do this on every commander. You can get 4 extra skill points and have all these 50% when you equip them. I would recommend only doing it on commanders you use, though. You know what I mean? If you're someone who's a free-to-play player, use it on your favorite commanders, because you're obviously using up items to impart that wisdom permanently. Once you do it, you can't get those items back, right? But it's permanently there every season for the future. But now we go back. Look, I have 57 points to spend now on my tree. Okay? Granted, I'm automatically level 50, but you can see there was an extra point there because I'm imparting wisdom. I can make that 59 if I did those last 2, but I'm not going to do it right now. But anyway, I think that was good. That explained that real quick about imparting wisdom, where they changed the new button, how that works. If you have questions, please don't forget to leave a comment. Maybe like and subscribe if you like Tolkien content or Rise to War and you found this helpful. Maybe just think I'm a fun little dwarf, so you like if I like hearing my blabbing. You guys have a great day in Middle Earth. Thanks, Skumley, for being a royal guard. I appreciate it. My Patreons for their support. Subscribe button's right there, guys, or down there. And next video, check them all out over there. Have a great day in Middle Earth and stay happy, my friends. Baruch Kazad, Kuzad, I mean you. See ya.